Hello, we hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to Sanford's Software and Internet Monthly Market Report for November 2025. As usual, we are going to be reviewing the previous month's M&A and venture capital activity across the entire US and Canadian landscape. So, let's dive in on the M&A front. The month of November saw over $14 billion invested across 112 transactions, bringing the year-to-date revenue multiple to 4.2 times. Compared to October, there was a decrease in deal volume, but an increase to deal value. Notable deals include Informatica being acquired by Salesforce for $8 billion, Bending Spoons acquiring Vimeo for $1.3 billion, and DX being bought by Atlassian for $1 billion. Based off 11 months of activity, 2025 is expected to see $238 billion invested across 1,791 transactions. This would mark a 52.7% and 2.1% increase respectively year over year. Unless there is a major slowdown in deal flow in December, we would expect 2025 to end up being a second consecutive year of deal volume increases after the slowdown experienced in 2023. Now, we'll move on to revenue multiples in the M&A environment. The month of November saw multiples track slightly below the figures seen last quarter, as well as what was observed in October. However, we'll be looking at revenue multiples closely in the final month of the year to see how that finishes out. When comparing SaaS to non-SaaS multiples, we can observe that SaaS multiples saw a slight decline during November. However, both entrants are trading at ranges well within historical performance. Deal volume saw a decrease compared to the prior month, and it trailed behind the last 12-month average of 154 deals. Based off of the market activity that we have witnessed, we would expect the month of December to surpass the figure observed in November. That's all on the M&A front. As usual, we'll now move over to the VC activity for the month of November. The month of November saw a total of $31.9 billion invested across 459 transactions, and a median deal size of $5.6 million. Compared to the prior month, there was an increase to deal value, but a decrease in deal volume. Some notable deals in November include Anthropic raising $15 billion, Anysphere raising $2.3 billion, and Luma AI raising $900 million. The 459 deals observed in November was below the last 12-month average of 705, and marked a month-over-month decrease. Early and mid-stage deals were down 51% and 25% respectively. Late-stage deals, however, saw a 14% increase compared to the prior month. 2025 is now projecting to see just under $200 billion invested across 8,556 transactions. This would mark a 16% decrease in deal volume, but a 103% increase to capital invested. The VC landscape has showed a strong preference towards large deals in 2025, and will be something to monitor going forward as to what the fundraising environment is for early stage companies. As usual, we'll end this month's video by having a look at revenue multiples in the VC landscape. Until this point in the year, all three stages of deals continue to maintain improvements in the valuation to revenue multiple, with early stage deals seeing another elevation in November. That's all for this month's video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to reach out through our website, sanfordadvisors.com, if you have any M&A related questions. Thanks.